Hello everyone, Atkpwr here with another Patreon coaching here in Steel Division 2. So, we're checking out Dr. Vacher here playing in the monthly Joust tournament in the Kingdom Discord here. Let's dive right in here to WWII. And on the left in the red, we have our patron, Dr. Vacher, playing 84 Stroki on Maverick Income. And on the right, we have Bleaks playing second Penselos, also on Maverick Income. So we're going to dive into Vacher's deck here. We're not even going to worry about Bleaks over there. Second Penselos is a very strong division. 84th, also very solid. This is arguably the best Soviet division right now. I think most top tier players agree this is the strongest Soviet division, in a vacuum at the moment. It just has basically all the best tools that the Soviets have access to. A little lacking in the air tab in terms of the best tools, but outside of that, it really does have most of the good stuff. The recon tab could use a little more, I think. Here we see Vacher playing just snipers, and I don't think there's a lot else there to work with if I'm remembering correctly. And truthfully, 2 cards of snipers is usually what I would do too. Having 12 snipers is actually really nice, especially because Soviet infantry honestly are a little lacking compared to like all Western Division infantry at this point, since, they gave snipers to basically everything. So the Soviets actually really need these 20-point snipers to kind of keep up with the absolute sniper spam of other divisions. The infantry tab here, yeah, I mean, this is pretty good across the board. I'm not a huge, I understand the Gavardi DP being an A and B basically only. You know me, I'm not a huge fan of Maverick. 84th works both Balanced and Maverick, and kind of Vanguard, although I'm not a huge fan of Vanguard. But yeah, Strafniki, Saprati, Rocks, and B is probably where I would put them too. I'm not a huge fan of Saprati these days. 4 cards in B phase is a lot, I'll be honest. Like, infantry-wise, it's a lot of B phase cards of infantry. I just don't know if he'll have enough points to bring them all in. I would honestly consider taking out the Saprati and just putting the points somewhere else. I don't think you need Saprati. Not when you have Saprati Rocks and you have Automachiki that you could have instead. And I'm actually more of a fan of Automachiki these days. Just not, especially because second Penselos is a lot of grenade throwers to start. So having grenade throwers to match up against their grenade throwers is just not that, in my opinion, is not very exciting. Not that the Automachikis are going to do that much better against the grenade tossers. The Saprati Rocks are where it's at. But yeah, I think that's probably too many infantry in B phase. Although that's how I would build it if I was like doing, I would build it if I was doing balance. The Gavardi DP would be in C phase. It would be like A, B, C phase cards of Gavardi DP. But other than that, it would be very similar. Tank tab, we see 2 IS2s, T-34s and Bs, and IS2s in just an IS2 and A. He's using the KV-8S in the support tab to kind of like basically shore up not having a medium tank in A. It's not a bad strategy. Do you need 3 IS2s, though, is my question. Technically, against second Penselos, he doesn't actually have anything that kills an IS2 straight up. He really doesn't. Specifically in 1944. 1943, the IS2 Komroti, maybe he can kill it with a Panther. And of course, if he finds side shots and stuff, anything can die. But if he's microing the IS2 well, do we need 3 IS2s? Would be my argument. Yes, no, maybe so, especially on this map. Not a huge fan of IS2s on this map. Support tab looks about how I would build it, honestly. The KV-8S, the ISU 152 in B phase, so you get 3 of them. If there was a second card, I would say you should definitely have it in A as well, but I don't think there is in this deck. AT tab, there's nothing wrong with it. Basically is what it is. I like that layout there. AA tab, 85 mils, not a big fan. But if he's using them as AT, then sure. RD tab, these are probably the best RD choices, although not having an A2 mortar is a little sad. You can make pretty good use of them here on WWII. Air tab, IL-2, 37, phenomenal. Not a huge fan of the Yak-1B. The bomb loadout can be a little lack, unless I'm thinking of the wrong Yak here. But he's got a lot of AA, so I do understand not taking the fighter here. So all of that, honestly, I don't hate the deck build. I really don't. Other than the fact it's Maverick. Barf. Otherwise, pretty solid here. In we go. Going for the push here. Actually going to get stopped by the Flamers here. Ooh, got really lucky there. And this is why I like Avtos. I really do. Just find them far more exciting. Yeah, just pump them across. That's the right choice at that point. Really light in the town. He's got Gavardi. The Gavardi DP don't have much use here. There just should be more Avtos going in to fight this flag if that's what you're gonna do. The Gavardias are basically useless in there. They're essentially a non-unit in that situation. Oh, nice kill, transport kill there. A little aggressive here by his opponent. His opponent got in 13-11. ME210 in right away. Those are pretty fantastic. Needs to fall back, the Komroti. He should not be standing there. It's a terrible place for them. Gavardi DP pushing forward as well. I don't actually see the point. Like, what are they going to do? TU2F coming in. A little late to the show, honestly. SU-76 already in really early here. He's direct firing? Yeah, he is. No, I can't tell. No, he's not direct firing. It'd be more accurate. So really, it should be this SU-76 up here doing the direct HE, and this one just doing the arty thing. 45 mil goes down. Yeah, it's a bad death. You really didn't need to lose that. Like, remember, those 45 mils are phenomenal. And yes, they can do HE damage, but should they be? Probably not. Like, honestly, should they be doing HE damage? Probably not, for the most part. It's not good HE damage. TU2F here are going to get smothered by this Nimrod. Probably going to die now. It's way too deep. Not sure why he was flying it back this deep in the first place. Like, floating it here would have spotted most things coming in. So a little odd to even see it all the way back there. Things not going well here for him up north. KV-8S is a nice unit to have here for sure. It's actually getting its flames off. Problem is, 2nd Panselos has the bazooka unit, so this is extremely dangerous. The infantry too close. He's got to get that leader back. Wow, big grab here by his opponent. It's rough. ME210 coming in. Let's check this thing out really quick. Yeah, 250s is a great bomber. SU-76 in a really not great spot. Gonna get absolutely creamed by the 97. These are pretty fantastic. AT pieces, excuse me. He's got to start responding up here. I don't know if he just like hasn't noticed. Valker, always be like covering the whole map. You got to be watching. You should not have nothing coming in for this. What's happening up here? Okay, so he's definitely seen what's going on. And still no response. I mean, I guess he's just decided all in down here. I mean, we see the pros do this all the time. Like, we see the top tier players, like, abandoning an entire side of the map and just saying, screw it. This feels like an easy giveaway. Like, a single Avto unit here into the town could be a sniper. You know, these are very cheap commitments. Another KV-8S would probably actually be great here. One of these KV-8Ss should be going to town. For 35 freaking points, these guys are actually phenomenal for 35 points. They're pretty heavily armored. These guys can bully Terrans pretty well. They can definitely die to the Terrans, don't get me wrong. But yeah, going after the mortar, good choice. Want to kill those off for sure. All right, we're finally seeing some response here. OB-25 odd shot. This is way too deep. He's not actually here. Like, remember, guys, if you have no troops, the front line's going to collapse really far. So, like, it's not that he actually has a lot of troops here, and he lost his leader because he's got them all mispositioned. It's not that the opponent is actually pushed up this far. It's simply the fact that you don't have anything here. So, yeah, you're, like, giving this flag away for free. This Gavardia DP needs to get out of the woods. There's no business. He's so lucky his opponent is just like walking this unit. And now he stopped his Avtos. He should have just kept driving on. 85 mil, not a fan. These are not good AA pieces. Like, if you're actually trying to stop these planes, I'd just go with the 37 mil. KV-8S down south, not the place for this. This is a close range, and not because of the flames. It's irrelevant of the flames. It's just the gun is not that high penetration, and all the tanks in second page shows can kill this pretty easily. So you want it to be in a tighter place. Yeah, he should be noticing how fast the front line is moving back. That's a giveaway, too. Avto's going one-on-one on the long shoulder shock. It's going to win every time, so that's pretty good. Yeah, I understand being cautious with like this push, but you have to realize if you have no troops there and the line is like a mile back, it's probably not that the opponent has pushed a mile forward. It's simply that you have nothing there. So the line is going to react accordingly. He should really... Did he fall his back? Yeah, okay, he did. This KV-8S might as well just fall way back. He knows he's got, like, bazooka units to deal with, so it's not really the place to be. SG-43, trying, and does succeed, actually. Basically dead itself, but it'll still do something. Oh, double ME-210. Yeah, this 85 mil's way too far back. Like, if this is his AA... which it apparently is, for now, it should be right up here. Then it actually can be more useful doing its actual thing. Remember, trees block line of sight. Like, it's not like they magically shoot out of forests. You got to place your AA, excuse me, in places that it can actually see planes coming. This Su-76 should not be sitting here. It's got no ammo, and it is an arty piece. I know, yes, it technically can kill tanks, but that's not what it's for. It's Panzer III bullying him so hard. There's the Motolovesh with the bazooka there. Here comes an IS-2. Yeah, this is not... Okay, there's nothing happening out here. So this IS-2 coming out is completely pointless. This is one of those things where you have to be aware of, like, where are you putting your points and why. So, like, he put his points now in this IS-2. 200 points, right? I think that's what it is. Yeah, 200 points. For what? Like, what? Nothing's happening out here that requires you to have this tank in this position. And even if you move this tank forward, there's nothing to capture here. There's absolutely no point. You're actually up on this hill. You've already kind of negated the use of this open area. So there's no reason to have this IS-2 back here at all. Especially now you have the 85 mil that was already covering this off. Your opponent has made no indication that they're making any move in this position at all. And there's nothing for you to capture pushing here. There's not even like a great position to like do much from, because even if you push forward here, the opponent has all of this green forest over here to work with to kill your tank out in the open. So this is not a good use of this tank. It's a pretty awful use, actually. It much be better if you brought it over here where things are actually happening. Maybe you can capture this flag back. That bazooka miss? Yeah, I mean, it was suppressed, so I understand why it missed, but it's kind of surprising. Avtos go down, and this is where I think he's going to miss not having a second card Avtos in B phase, because B phase, I think you get 16 of them with one vet, which is pretty nuts. Like, that's a lot. It's a lot more than the 8 Sapides, and again, I just find the Avtos much better. Like, they're just better. I just find Sapides very underwhelming these days. I find most grenade units that aren't massive, like, submachine gun units to be underwhelming. Like, if it's a submachine gun assault squad with a grenade, that's great. That's lovely, lovely. But, like, just pure, like, Pioneer-esque squads that are mostly rifles and a grenade, I find those to be extremely underwhelming. Against certain divisions, they're fine, but against most, they're very not good. Oh, this hurts to watch. I don't know what this thing... I mean, reload it. Like, just reload it. Like, why are you letting your arty Su-76 die? It's 80 points. Like, why are you doing that? It's got no HE. I'm not sure. I mean, it got lucky killing this Panzer III because the Panzer III is already hurt. Tron 2 taking a pot shot there. Here comes a Panther. Yeah, see, this is so exposed. If his opponent brings any sort of Pack 40 right here, look how close that is. APCR will actually be able to pen this just clean in the front, and especially when it's showing its side here in a minute, like, oh my god. This is the wrong thing to do with a heavy tank. Yes, he does have AA. I will give him credit that he has support weapons around it, that it's not, like, out in the open, but it is getting further and further away from this really bad piece of AA. And that piece of AA is not good. Like, it is not something to depend on. Wow, Avto's getting wrecked in the woods. He didn't properly line them up. So when you have this wood fight going on, you need your CQC units to kind of be bunched up. You want to be getting 2 versus 1s and 3v1s. That's the way to win in these forest fights is multiple squads. Because what happens is then the enemy is forced to split their fire, and they fire at different units. So they never actually pin anything down. They just waste their time flipping back and forth. Wow, he is so lucky that IS-2. Oh, and here he is, punished. This won't do much because of the suppression. But now maybe this 97 is going to find a side shot with its heat shell. Yee. What is the pen? 90, right? Yep, 90. Now the Panther into, yeah. See, this is a bad choice of this unit here. It's a bad choice for it to be up forward here, and it was really, there's no reason to have it at all. When he sees a Panther, then I would say, yeah, go ahead and commit, because he just committed 130 points to the Panther. All right, you bring the IS-2 in, you go for it. And look, again, this 85 mil is so bad. Like, yeah, it did stop a plane. I'll give it that. I won't take its one achievement away. ISU 152. This is at least less commitment. Tiger in? I'm not sure what his opponent's doing. This is a bad place for a Tiger, by the way. He's definitely has like Terrans and stuff that would be a billion times better in this position. Like literally 1 billion times. Oh, no. This AA is just driving out in the open. Remember, these 97s are heat shells, so this will pen it. Yep. And look how fast they fire. God, these things are deadly AF. Down it goes. Gotta check, guys. Check those reinforcement routes. This is simply a matter of not double-checking where they're going to come in from. This is good. Resecuring here, getting Gavardi DP into the buildings and forcing him to, like, hold up his assault here. We're into B phase. So now both players have a lot of ammo. Points, excuse me. Oh, geez. Yeah, I don't know why he did that. Remember, too, guys, when you click on a unit up in the corner, you can bring them in with an unload order by simply hitting the hotkey for unload at position, and then clicking the unit in. All right, so this is a really bad fight for his opponent. He's really lucky his opponent has decided to, like, commit to this fight for no reason. Now, this IS-2, wow, it bounced. Holy crap. That is pretty terrible luck. Remember, this Panther can kill this IS-2 because this IS-2 has lower armor. An IS-2 1944, there's really no chance, but in this position, there is. Yeah, he's doing this again. He's, like, totally walking in his now. He has a 37 mil here this time, so should be safe. Yes. All right, so now we have the proper amount of AA. Might actually kill this off. That'd be pretty great. Oh, IS-2 dies to the Panther. That's really bad luck. I'm not going to lie. The fact he bounced on this thing and then got penned is really crappy. Like, that is honestly just horrendous. Got lucky just outside of range of this 97. Good kill there. All right, so we have the Sapperty Docks, and he's doing exactly what I always do, which is not bring enough of this. Like, if you're going to go fight this forest, get 3 of these and then go in. I would say bare minimum 3. Like, you know your opponent's in there. Like commit. Commit to it. Don't half-A it. All right, Panther on IS-2. Oh, ISU, he gets the side shot. Oh, and then he's running. At this point, just commit. Get the one shot, dude. Believe in your ISU 152 to get the one-hit kill. Oh, that's so rough. The misplay of this IS-2 is killing him. Because now it's letting this Panther just bully him so hard. And he has no business getting bullied by a Panther. Yeah, see, he doesn't have enough to stop that. I mean, the Mota Arkazoks would usually lose hard to these Sapperty Rocks because it's just one of them. It's not enough. And remember, these are not Sturmoviki rocks. Like, these aren't, like, loaded with PP Shaws, like, to the brim. So, yeah. His opponent doing well of having a leader here, but he's bringing the Mota Arkazoks unvetted to start, so that's definitely limiting their dangerousness. Yep, the Mota Arkazoks going to get a grenade off right now when he stops. The second one will also get a grenade off. Oh, apparently he was weakened. Yep, and now he loses his Sapper Dogs. Yeah, that's really bad. It's basically his best CQ. Not basically, it's his best CQC unit. I'm not sure why he keeps throwing T-34s at this Tiger. He's making this Tiger look really good in this position. It's not. This is a good choice. Like, yes, go for it. Problem is he has APCR on, and it's 110, I think, right? 120. You can pen the Tiger with 120 at this range. The APCR is so bad on these. Like, it's so... It takes, like, 4 penetrations to kill. Like, it's actually kind of painful. See? He's gotten 3, and he's still... Yeah. Oh, ZIS2. I actually do like ZIS2s, but their APCR is horrendously bad. It makes them look like they're better than they are, but they're actually terrible. It's a unit I basically always turn APCR off. Always. And yes, I realize it's a stretch for it to pen the Tiger, but it's actually not as a stretch of his thing. It's probably almost a 50% chance at this range. It's maybe 45, which is good enough for me compared to the APCR, which is just like never kills. All right, so we're putting an IS-2 in this position again. So, Valker, you didn't learn your lesson the first time that this was a bad position for your IS-2 all out here. And again, this Panther is scary. I'm not denying this, but he's not doing anything with it, so who cares? You gain nothing by overcommitting units to kill this Panther. This IS-2 is just more deadly in other places. I'm not sure where, honestly, like even here, where it can like shoot down roads, it can poke out. Like, this is dangerous, I will give you that. This would not be my first choice of place to put it. And yes, this open area seems like a great idea. It's like, oh, it's in the open. This is where you want your IS-2. But this isn't doing anything. Like, it's giving so much opportunity for, oh my god, no. Look how far forward. Look at all the side shots you're opening yourself up to over here. You do not have this hill secure. Like, this is a bad position for this to be. And this T-34 is going to die to the Tiger that you know is sitting there. Do you have a Panzerschreck? You could go after there's a Panzerschreck. Right there. Yeah, I think, yeah, oh, that's definitely in range. Right there is definitely in range. Oh, there's the 149s. You're in trouble now. I would be counter-battering the balls out of that. There you go. Oh, that's right. You lost your second Su-76 because you used it as a AT tank for some reason. Oh, you moved the T-34 in. No. Oh, remember, dude, if you're using the IL-2 as an AT, you have to turn off the bombs after you call the plane in. So you call it in, then turn the bombs off, then retarget it. It's annoying, and it's like a very micro-intensive thing, but you have to do it, or it doesn't shoot the guns. Automachiki here, gonna lose to the Arkazoks. This is one of the matchups they don't win. This leader is way too far forward, needs to move back. Oh, now there's 2 more 149s. Oh, he actually got the Panther. There you go. You're lucky your opponent was not paying attention. Wow, you are showing so much side armor. It's horrifying. You are so lucky he has not put any kind of AT on this hill. Like, oh my god, it's just a field day out here if you if you had stuff there. Oh my god, this guy's going all in. I mean, 149s are friggin' incredible, don't get me wrong, but that's a little much, even for me. Double Sapper Dogs, go to 3, dude. You saw how many units were in here, just go to 3. This is not a double flamer unit. If it was, then sure. But single flamer units, while very solid, are not like... They are not like insta-kill units. They're not crazy strong. I don't know why you keep committing this T-34 to this fight. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. It can't kill it. Like, it can't... Like, maybe... Oh, he tried the panda trick. Oh, no, you were so close. Push it off. Oh, I thought the IS-2 found the arty back here. Like, that would be phenomenal. I like the sniper being here for spotting. This is a plus. Having 2 ISU-152s here, not great. Oh, and you've moved away from your AA, dude. Oh, no, there's no AA in the town. Oh, lordy, lordy. Oh, and you lined it up. Oh! Ugh. How many times of over pushing your tanks is it going to take? Like, stop it. He's got AT planes. You need more AA if this is your plan. 37 mil right here would have probably saved the day for you there. 85 is out of ammo. Keep that in mind there. Yeah, I mean, better late than never really does not apply in Steel Division 2. Like, it needs to be on time or it's useless. All right, Sapperty Docks. Yep, good choice. Walking it around. Very nice. Now, you saw your opponent is now committed to 4 arty pieces, so he's got to be weak somewhere. Oh, God. Move your ammo truck. Do not leave your ammo next to your... Oh, my God. No. No, no, no. Get it over like here or way over here. It does not need to be that close. Oh, you're going to lose all you're already doing this. Like, so hard. Wait, why? Oh, you're just moving it out in the open? Okay. This position was fine. There wasn't really anything wrong with this position. The 37 mil could have moved it forward a little bit. Why is this IS-2 facing sideways? Oh, my God. You're so lucky that he didn't start firing. Nice push here. Love this. This is honestly where you should have been a lot sooner. Like your triple machine gun Strapniki and stuff could have dominated this town. Oh, ME210's up north now. Ooh. All right, good micro jump out. Good save there. I don't know what these Sapperty Docks are doing over here. You're lucky your opponent is committed too long to these Panthers being here. Oh, I will say your IS-2s have been kind of shiced. Kind of total shite. I mean, they have killed 2 Panthers, but, like, that was a lot of work to get both those kills. Unvetted AA, not a fan. Oh, it's from A phase. Okay, I mean, you have the B phase vetted ones, though, so why bring the unvetted ones at all? Like, the unvetted ones are for, like, emergency, essentially. All right, got the 1311 now. Nice turnaround. This is bad, though. I don't know why this Gavardi is not in a building. Like, you have the advantage of having the buildings. Like, there's no reason for this to be out of a building. Uh-oh, something just happened. I hope it wasn't bad. I heard a boop-boop-boom on my computer. I'm just going to ignore it. Oh, Panda Trek has a nice line here. Oh, okay. We're going to go that way instead. I understand the desperation to kill this tiger. There we go. Okay. Nope. Okay, you're gonna do that anyway. I cannot believe this Lovesh just has not seen this thing. I'm actually like in shock. Wow, this Panda Shrek is lucky AF. All right, there it is. Oh, he doesn't have long range, so he saw it. He just couldn't shoot at it. No leaders here, really killing me. You have 4... Why'd you bring the 25-point leaders? I just noticed that. There's almost definitely 20-point leaders in this deck. There's no reason to bring a 25-point leader. The GV Kumroti doesn't do anything special. Like, so bring the 20-point one. You're pretty lucky the opponent has not decided to counter battery you at all. Because he would easily wipe your tanks out. Oh, Tehran 2s are so freaking good with their heat shells. If you remember to turn off the AP. Yeah, this, like, get moving. You brought him in. Get him in position. Oh, ISU 152 goes down because it ran in first. Oh, and he did it again. Oh, my God. Oh my God, you've let this happen so many times. Oh, I'm gonna barf. So bad. Don't do this, guys. Don't just push your heavy tanks forward by themselves. I know, it's just so, and this is where the guy's weak, right? So you finally found, he bought all this artillery and stuff. He's got 2 Panthers, like he's buying. Something's got to be short, and it's right here in the middle. So you should just be turning your unit, your division's not cheaper actually. Second pin saddle is just kind of disgustingly efficient in terms of cost. But you do have plenty of cheap stuff. Like you go all in here. Like you have an easy flag to cap here. Nice 1311. So now you're at the 1311. Now it's his job to have to dig back in, right? You don't have to keep getting more. 15-9 is beautiful, sure. You know, yeah, it would be so nice if you got the 15-9. How likely is that? Extremely unlikely. I mean, this could pop forward. All right, so we finally at least have some A in the center to stop this. Your opponent has put a lot into his Air Force and arty. So, like, again, there's got to be holes. You found one here. There's probably more somewhere. Oh, took out one of the ME210s. That's a nice kill. 37 mils finally getting one. IS-2 plowing forward again. No recon. We at least have AA enough of it this time. No recon. Can't even see this Panther. And this is a 1943, so this is a lot more dangerous than the other ones were. Oh, God, heat. If he finds a side shot. Oh, back it up. Back it up. Oh, he's so lucky. Oh, there's the pen. He's so lucky the Strawn 2 was hitting on the side. Nope, there it is. Oh, and that's all 3 IS-2s. Folks, heavy tanks are not the greatest thing ever. Like, they just aren't. I'm going to be honest with you. Even super heavies, they need support. They are there as a part of a whole. Just pushing heavy tanks forward, expecting them to like win the day for you is not the strat. It will fail you so often, and it will be a just absolute dumpster heap of points that you just waste away. Nice Panzerschreck kill on the Tron 2. Like, there's a lot of good micro things going on. Like, there's good stuff happening. There's just some big macro decisions that are absolutely killing you. I would actually say your micro is not the biggest issue here. Now, you need to be faster with your micro, and that's just kind of everybody, generally speaking. Like, these units have been standing here forever. Like, you've had plenty of time to, like, notice that this unit hasn't done anything. Could have backed up that Panzerschreck. Like, it didn't really need to die. Poor Panzerschreck. This ammo, you are so lucky that this arty has never counter-battered you. It would have absolutely eviscerated you. Would have been essentially instant death. T-34 can bounce forward like if... Oh, no, the Panther. No, the Panther's in no position to see anything. Yeah, and you're actually kind of screwed now because you have no more 2K stuff other than maybe one ISU 152, I think, at this point. This 37 mil way out of position. Move it forward. And again, some leaders would be so desperately helpful. Your lack of them is killing you. All right, here we go. Your opponent actually doesn't have much AA. Now, you did kill an arty. I'm impressed your counter battery has done... No, wait. Maybe it hasn't done anything. Maybe that's the same arty piece. No, I think it killed one. Couldn't finish off that Tiger. It's a bummer. Nice recon plane here. Still holding the advantage. Oh, there's a dead arty piece. You got one. Good for you. Didn't think it was going to happen. You're 2, like, dinky arty pieces. If you killed this Panzer commander, that would be kind of gross. Oh, that poor sniper. Just getting spotted so easily. Yeah, your misplays on these IS-2s and ISUs might be game losing for you. Because now the only thing that kill these tigers and these panthers is your IL-2. Which, while fabulous, is not actually that phenomenal at killing super heavy tanks. Well, these aren't super heavy, but heavier tanks. It can struggle. Yeah, and you've given him so much time to bring more units in. Like, you had the advantage here for a while and didn't push. And that's something I struggle with too, right? When you feel like you've out-traded for a little bit in a section, you should probably try to push back. This unit's not actually in the building. I don't know if you have auto cover off, just turn it back on. Get over it. I don't understand people's obsession with turning off auto cover. It doesn't make you a better player. Like, it doesn't. It just makes you screw up way more often. Like, just frickin' turn it on. Now, you're really, like, I don't understand why your opponent is insisting on trying to kill this tank with this JU-88. Like, he's gonna get his plane killed, and you want that. That's great. Kill it up. Yep, kill that one. Kill the ME-210. Oh, God, that's so much more dangerous. The JU-88 is stupid. You can stop that any day. The ME-210 has done so much damage to you. Wow, you might get both. Greedy. I love it. See, if these are Avtos, you'd have so much more CQC power, like, in my opinion. Again, Sapridy arguable, but I still don't think it's very good. Already going after the mortar. I understand. He's let his arty stop, which is really bad for him. He spent so many points on it. PP Shaw's wrecking everything. Oh my God. When you catch a unit out in the open with some of these weapons, it's kind of gross. You get so used to like the slow damage of like green cover versus green cover. But when you catch units out in the open like this, they absolutely like just melt them. They just go away. Like, it's easy to forget how fast these units can kill units when they're out in the open. It's cover that makes them not die. All right, you got these Sapridys just chilling here. I like the T-34, Colin. Like, you could clean this all up. You just killed so many units, and you know it. Like, go. Oh, that's a triple-star Panzer IV. That fires really fast. Trade. Not great. Not really great. You're the one in the tough position down here, so not... I mean, yeah, you need that Panzer IV dead, but... I don't know about that. Oh, now you're doing what he did, and you're just group moving them forward. No. Hop the buildings. Attack in the building, attack in the building, attack in the building, whatever. Or just move order so they don't stop in the outside. Can't say this enough, guys. Units out of cover die. Units out of cover die so fast. Cover is what this game is about. You need your units to be in cover. Okay, the last of your Sapridy docks you're calling into the town and into the south when you have so much opportunity to win this forest fight up here. You know your opponent has limited CQC, like basically limited to grenade units, and you've seen a lot. So you know you must be struggling on CQC. Like that's an easy opportunity for you to get advantage of. Again, you are so lucky your opponent does not counter battery your arty. Good Lord, he's missing an opportunity. You have Gavari DP right here. You really probably should just move them up to this position right here. Yeah, you're just standing here. Take advantage. And your opponent just made a massive miss micro call-in. Hopefully you can take advantage of it. 45 mil here, though, at some point probably would have been beneficial. There's actually nothing here to spot your Panzerschreck, so you don't know that, obviously. So that I'm not digging at you for that. Just awkwardly, you might actually be able to just walk it up. He's using his arty to smoke. Kind of weird. And to smoke this off specifically, is he trying to get the Panther can just outrange the 85 mil, so that's kind of weird. You're lucky your opponent has not gathered that he could just take his Panther and move it up slightly and kill any of these units he wants. Like, if you poke them out, he can easily kill them. You have more arty, or your arty just fires fast? Your arty just fires fast. It is more accurate, too, with that leader. Can't tell if that leader's really helping that much. Wow, these freaking Optos are so good. Again, why would you want a Sapling instead of that? There it is. Choo! Nice. Getting a lot of value. Your Panzer Strikes are really important in this matchup. Yeah, I was going to say, that would be lovely if that worked for you, but I didn't think it would. There it is. Now you're screwed. Now you're absolutely effed. Your unit's almost dead because the transport blew up next to it. Not because they actually landed a good hit. So you are finally being punished for this severe arty mistake. I understand you want the guns in range of your leader, but the supply does not need to be in range. Goodbye, 122. There it is. Your little AA park over here. Yep, now they're going to wipe. These are too close. When you know your opponent is heavily invested in arty, you really got to... You got to keep your stuff spread out. Oh, unfortunate. I like the play, though. You made the attempt, and I do respect that. But you probably should just went bow Strafnikis for side shots, I guess, at that point. If that was the play, just go bow Strafnikis for the side shots and the PTRDs. Because they can pen the side just fine. It's still a working man's kill, but... Alright, so you're now winning. Now you just gotta hold. Again, you don't really need to push. Your opponent needs to come to you. Like, you're on the defense, and defense is just the most loveliest of things. Oh, you already squandered this opportunity. Just fall back. Oh, oh no. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, no. Your opponent's decided to start using his arty again. You're so screwed. Oh, God. Oh, God. It's like a miniature off map in one spot. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, my God. 149s are so dirty. Like, they're just so friggin' good. Yeah, that's never gonna work. I can't name something that will work less than flying a plane to one singular plane directly at a Nimrod that is 2 stars. Yeah, you need a better strat than that. Wow, going for the one. Wow, you all right? That's right. You wasted one of the Su-76s. I forgot about that. So you have them all out. I think knowing your matchup, you probably should just never try to do any static artillery at all. Probably should just called in, if you have 2 cards of Su-76s, then 2 cards of Su-76s, or mortars in A phase and a B phase card of Su-76s to get 6 of them, and just go from there. And you can see this. You got to make sure you're watching the whole map. Be careful. I think a lot of times you get some serious micro tunnel vision. And I'm not even talking tunnel vision like, oh, I only call in units on the one side because I think this is the fight to be fought. That's macro tunnel vision. Micro tunnel vision is when you're only watching, like literally zoomed in, watching one part of the map all the time. Like, you really got to force yourself to zoom out and go like this from time to time and just see what's going on the front line. Like, has something collapsed that wasn't collapsed before? And you still have this, even though this has no supply, it'll still blow up. Like, you gotta get it away. This is definitely a misclick of some sort. Yeah, you lost this flag you did not need to lose at all. And while I said it's not time to attack, there's still, like, when opportunities present, you should still push. Like, this was an opportunity earlier. It's no longer. This is too close to the buildings. You need to back up. Nope, you're going to lose your guy now. Oh, you're so lucky he has grenades and not a Panzerfaust. Oh, the Panther finally moved. Yep, there that goes. That's bad. And now it's 12-12. So you got 10 minutes to survive here. You are ahead. But I'm not going to lie, this is a tenuous ahead. Oh... You gotta please work on clicking on the unit, queuing up the order, and then calling the unit in. This is bad. It should be unloaded already. That saves so much micro time and increases your efficiency with your micro like 100-fold. When moving to buildings, just do a move order. Otherwise, they're going to stop out in the open, and that's the very, very last thing in the world you want to have happen. You have these Sapperty Docks standing here. Get them into this position. Like this here or here or here would be the positions to be in. And you got them on the other side for not really any reason at all. Not sure if you have any ZIS-2s left, but this would be the place for the ZIS-2. Like right here. Right there. Look at that's an easy. That's a freebie kill on that Nimrod. That's still chilling there. Already next to your ammo again. I'm going to throw up. Stop it, please. Your opponent does not appear to have ammo. Really strange. These can come in with ammo, and there's obviously like normal ammo trucks to bring in. So you're either incredibly lucky that your opponent misbuilt his deck horrendously, or your opponent just has decided not to commit to any ammo, which is really bad idea because his arty is his best weapon at this point. He could be easily just like eviscerating parts of your line one at a time. He could arty right here, boom, 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 dead. Then he could arty right here, boom, 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 dead. Then he could scroll up here, arty right here, boom, 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 dead. With 4 149s, he would instantly kill anything. He's down to 3. Your counter battery is actually working. I know you don't know that, and that's the annoying thing, but it is. Wow, bouncing on that. That's kind of surprising, actually. The APCR is pretty close. I mean, it should be able to finish this off now, but it's still, yeah, interesting. I really wish I could see in watch mode, like, what the percentage on this would be. I'm always dreadfully curious. Picked up the 1311 again. This flag he's letting you have for free is helping you so much. Yeah, so, like, many players would just be, like, they would have brought ammo A, so all their arty would still be firing. They probably would have counter battery down this arty because it was doing well, so like that's when you just go kill it then. And his 149s are just infinitely better than your arty in a hilarious way. Nice kill on the Panzer IV with that 45 mil. That probably should have been there the whole time. So you'll capture that back. That's good. This Su-76 could probably go in a position more like this where it covers the entire way down. It's got similar lines of sight in both places. Nah, maybe not. I do like that it appears you have recognized you are the defensive guy right now. Like, you do not need to push. The positioning of your infantry here is killing you. Like, you could have this point easy. Need to move this T-34. The Panther is now hunting for you. And he has found you. Oh, no, he hasn't. He found this. Oh, really? Oh, that's a bummer. And yeah, and I can't believe he hasn't done this the whole time. Like, this 85, these are not useful for killing these Panthers and stuff because they don't have the range. Whoa, the Toldy, too. And caught in a bad spot there. That's a bummer for it. Again, ZIS-2 not here. No. ZIS-2 could right here, right down that road that he's been sitting on forever. This sniper probably should be on return fire. It's your only recon here for real, and you really need to be able to see. Oh, move forward. You got the better CQC. You know he has no CQC that can stop this. Yeah, that ain't happening. If you're going to try this, you brought the recon in, you saw where AA was, you could have come in this direction and went for it that way. Wow, the Panther down? From what? Wait, what was that? Oh, the ZIS-2s. Nice. Good kill there. This is killing me. I'm gonna barf. Move forward. You still have the 1311. It's not like a huge deal, but still. Su-76 does not have a machine gun, so note that this is stupidly dangerous. And you never brought any reinforcements here. I mean, they did get held up here, I'll give you that, but there was opportunity at other times to bring in some reinforcements here. Left APCR on. This is going to get your guy killed. Yeah, it's an AT rifle. Oh, you let him get in range. Oh, he actually missed. Oh, good lord. Back him up. Oh, he's got driver killed. Just kidding. Sorry. Retract random screaming. Oh, you have Aptos here with grenades. Oh, back up the Zappity Rocks. Run him away. Oh, bro. Get on that micro, dude. This, and you have the APCR on. Oh, God, no. No. Turn it off. Turn it off. Yeah, you deserve this. You're not even gonna kill one of them because you left the APCR on. No, put it right here. Look for other angles. Don't just drive up. It's too close. It's too close. Got the Panther. Got the Panzer IV. There you go. Only 3 minutes left. It is a 50-minute time limit, so it looks like you got this game locked up. Move forward. Move into a position that matters, like here. That's not in bazooka range. He can't reach that. Do you still have APCR on? Oh my god, dude. Turn it off. Get into the habit, man. Turn it off. You're losing yourself so many units doing this. I would honestly just get into the habit of always turning APCR off until you need it. So until unit very specifically requires it for a situation, it should just be always off. On every single unit all the time. I'm trying to think of any unit it's worth having APCR on by default. The 45 mil is the only one I would leave it on. Because their penetration is pretty low on its own in a general sense. So I just kind of like, all right, most tanks it actually can kill, you're going to need the APCR, right? So that one I find, okay, cool, leave it on. But anything heavier than that, like Pack 38s, it's always off for me. 100 millimeters of penetration is generally enough to kill most medium tanks that you would have a chance of killing anyway. I mean, but overall, a game well played. You're going to win this, and that's awesome. So congratulations on the win. Big things to work on. Heavy tank stuff. Like, if you're going to play divisions with super heavies, especially super heavies, but even heavy tanks, you got to learn to be more as they're a one of the tools in the toolbox, not the tool. They are I don't even want to call them a hammer. A hammer is far more flexible and usable for many situations than a hammer. Actually, let's just call it a mallet. The super heavy tank is a mallet. It does literally one thing. Hit stuff. Okay, a hammer pulls things. A hammer it could chip at things. It does all kinds of stuff, actually. A hammer is pretty flexible. So I hate when people are just like, it's a hammer. Like, yeah, but a hammer actually has a lot of uses. A mallet only does one thing. It hits stuff. It can't grab, it can't pull, it can't do anything but hit things. And it's rubber mallet, so like it's not even that great at it. That's how I would classify super heavies in Steel Division 2. They are rubber mallets. Yeah, they look cool. When you're holding them, you pull it out, it's like, oh, I'm gonna bonk something with this. And yeah, I mean, yeah, they break stuff, but they're not actually the best tool most of the time. Like, you don't want to use a rubber mallet to push a nail in. Like, that's not a good idea. So, like, your heavy tank has to be more just part of the fold, not driving way forward on its own with very little support. It needs recon, it needs AA, it needs HE support around that. And then it's basically just there to keep their 2K Panthers and stuff away from you, is essentially the concept. So that's big thing number one. RD Micro, get those freaking ammo trucks away from those RD guns. It's going to lose you every piece of RD you ever had ever. Like that's you can't be doing that. Okay, you really can't be doing that. Number 3, start calling units in with orders queued. Okay, click on the unit, queue the order, then click on the map to bring them in. You can't be calling in and having. You're just making more micro for yourself. You're just making your life so much harder by not doing that micro step, and it's a very small micro step. Make sure to do that. Careful with your micro tunnel vision. Okay, you move some units, back it up, and look somewhere else. You really don't want to just sit there and watch units do things. And I get into that habit too. Like I give them an order, I want to see what they're gonna do. No, just move along. Okay, move along, come back later, like 5 seconds later. Not units don't move that fast generally or die that quickly in this game that you can't glance around the map more often than you're doing. You got to be more careful about that. Trying to think of other big things. Deck building was fine. Just some like specific units, but nothing like, whoa, that's a terrible choice. Recognizing which units don't actually do jobs very well, right? Like 85 mil, not actually good at AA. Even though it's an AA piece, not great. Unvetted 37 mils, not that great. And the thing is, you have 85s and 37 mils in A phase. I would then vet the 37 mil. If I didn't have the 85 mil there, I'd probably leave the 37 mil unvetted, so I'd have 3 in A phase, and I could put middle, left, middle, right if I really felt the need of it. But since you have the 85, it's not a good AA piece on its own, but together with the 37, then it's fine. So I would have vetted the 37 mil. Yeah, I would definitely say just recognizing, what the strengths of your deck is, and more importantly, what the strengths of your opponent's division is, right? Great AA, phenomenal arty. Are you going to win an arty war? You really shouldn't have, honestly. It shouldn't have done anything, but your opponent left you to counter battery him with no response, so you actually got some value out of that. But normally speaking, most people are just going to crush your arty with there. So, like, I don't know if it's even worth investing that much into arty. That's the problem. And that's what makes playing second Panzerlos really tough. Same with first Panzerlos. 149s are really strong. But because he put like 500 points into arty at the end of B phase, like the go. When you see that much arty coming, like, then just attack the balls out of him. Don't even try to like pound for pound that. Just go for it. But otherwise, really just some macro decision stuff. And making sure to position your units in the most ideal places that they actually, like in that town when that Sapperty Rock's standing there 3 inches from the flag, or 50 meters from the flag. All you had to do is jump forward a building, right? Get yourself into an actual CQC position. But if you guys all enjoyed that, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and consider checking out that Patreon link down below, along with I think my new website is down there as well, merch and all that cool stuff. Thanks a bunch, guys, and have a fantastic day.